I'm Jackie, or Jackie of all trades, and for those of you who follow me, have probably noticed by now that I have not been online for quite a while, for about a month or so. And I apologize for those of you who missed my face. I truly have missed you guys, but I just had a whole bunch of crap that just piled right on top of me all at once, and I kind of had to put this on the back burner for a little bit. But I'm here, I'm back, and you'll be seeing a lot more of me in the coming weeks. My Mitsubishi decided to crap out on me, and she's a little moody sometimes, so she decided that she didn't want to work anymore, and I have not been able to get her running ever since that day. So I've tried everything under the sun, and I'm kind of out of ideas, and I'm really hoping that someone out there, some magical car guru, is out there watching this right now and will be able to just tell me, hey, you got to do this, step by step, and then your car will be running again. That would be fantastic. Basically, to kind of give you a general idea of what's going on, when I turn it into accessory mode or try to turn the car over, the car does nothing. It makes no sounds, no kind of fans. The only sound it does make is the door open sound, the security sound. Other than that, though, it does not make any kind of sound or indicating that there's any power going anywhere, and the radio doesn't turn on. And then when I try and turn the car over, the car doesn't turn over. In the past, I did have issues getting it started, but the problem was something with the front ECU. And basically just like a quick fix thing, I would just jiggle it a little bit, and then it would make a different noise in the car. It would do 3 beeps instead of 2 beeps, but like that's how I would know that it was in the right place, and then I could actually start the car at that time, and then I would go and turn it over, and everything was connected and everything worked fine. Sometimes when I would park the car before I got the car turned off, and I was just idling, the car would suddenly die, and then it wouldn't be able to turn over until I went and tried to jiggle the front ECU and the fuse box again. And then it would, get it in the right place, and then I'd be able to start it. So ever since the day that it decided to die on me, I have not been able to use that trick to get it started. No matter how much I try and jiggle that frickin' front ECU, it does not want to connect for me. So I'm assuming it's some kind of wiring issue, some kind of misconnection that is having a problem getting reconnected for whatever reason. The only fear I have of that being it is that, from what I hear, the whole wiring diagnosing thing is just like a big pain in the ass. Not only do I not have much experience with wiring, or at least diagnosing a wire short, but I also know that the Eclipse, the 2001 Eclipse in particular, is a very, very wiry car. And there are wires all over the place, and that just like looking at it and knowing that it possibly has a wire problem just really makes my head hurt. So I'd like to avoid that if I can. I'm just looking for a second opinion or a third opinion or a fourth opinion, or however many opinions want to comment. So just let me know in the comments below. Like, what do you think the problem is? How do you think I can fix it? If you want to chastise me for not fixing it sooner, always open to that too. Whatever you want to do, comment. If you enjoyed watching this video, give that like button a nice gentle caress for me. And if you really like my content and you're not too mad that I kind of went AWOL for a second, then give that subscribe button a little lovin' as well. Okay, without further ado, let's get started. Alright, my lovely gentlemen and ladies, hopefully. Before I get into anything, I did want to show you how to take apart the fuse box. It's really self-explanatory, but for anyone who may be having some confusion, here are just some simple steps of how to take it out. So there are 2 bolts that mount the fuse box to the car. One is located on the side wall where the fender is also mounted onto, and it's a 10mm bolt. And it just easily bolts right into there. You don't need any other tools besides a socket wrench, and you should be able to just remove that bolt pretty easily. The second one is attached to the same bar, frame bar thing that the negative cable is attached to. I'm not actually sure if all cars are like this, but mine is, so hopefully this is relevant to you. And the negative cable attaches right there before it goes anywhere else in the car, and then that second hole serves as a location for the fuse box mounting point. And to show you guys exactly the sound that the car is making when I try to turn it over, there are no other indications that there's power going anywhere inside the car. The radio's not on, the lights don't turn on. aside from that door open noise. And if I had closed the door, then actually there would be no noise at all. And so I decided to try looking at the wires at first because there was that issue with the front ECU, and I was looking to see if there's any corrosion in the wires or any wires that had become dislodged, and there did not appear to be any of that. And so I decided to replace the front ECU. And I actually did not know if the replacement was functioning or not, but I had it lying around, and so I just thought, what the hell, you know, I might as well try it and just see maybe that was the problem. As you'll hear in just a second, it was not the problem. And so that was a bummer. And I then thought, well, maybe it has to do with this wiring issue that the previous owner had left me with. Basically, he thought that he could just twist together some wires and not solder or anything and just be good to go, be on his merry way. And I did have trouble starting at one time, and I manipulated these wires and was able to get it started, so I thought maybe that was the issue. And I tried manipulating the wires again, and I didn't have any luck with that this time. So I don't know if the wires are corroded now or there's something going on with that, but that's why I'm asking for you guys' help. So if you could comment below and help a girl out, hopefully we can figure this out. Until next time, I'm Jackie.